Yes, good afternoon, friends. Today, here we are for you. In lockdown time, the government is arranged for you from special classes. So, sincerely listen. And by the way, I am Mr. KP Bakchi. I am teaching here in Nagaland last 26 years. Presently, I am teaching in GDO School, Kohima, the CBSE based school. So now, আপনি কেন সব ভালো আছে বলা তো এইটো লকডাউন টাইমতে ঘৰ পৰা না ওলাবি ওলালেবি মাস্ক ইউজ কৰিবি স্যানিটাইজাৰ ইউজ কৰিবি and moral that parents খালাবি কথা শুনিবি. So today I am teaching you class 10 mathematics, some new portions. Is new portion, the terminologically is new, but is know all about that some in between the terms. Okay, so we come to the topic. Today's we're teaching the topic of trigonometry. Okay, look at here. So trigonometry is the new topic in front of you, but its link is there which you learned already in the last classes. Okay, so try. These are all Greek words with terminologically, and tri means 3. Gono also Greek words is give us angles and sides. Okay, the angles, the symbol of angles. Okay, you can write in words also, NGLES. Okay, so 3 angle sides. Metry is a measurement. Okay, is a measurement. So 3 angles or sides measurements of a right triangle. So right triangle words you already know in class 9, isn't it? So 3 sides or angles measurements of a right triangle we call trigonometry. Clear? So what you learned today? 3 sides measurements, 3 sides or angles measurements of a right triangles. So look at here, this is the right triangle. Is the 90 degrees right triangle, okay? And these are 2 angles in a right triangle we call acute angle, is not it? So that's why in a right triangle, which angle? With respect to acute angle. Okay. So trigonometry deal with all the acute angles of a right triangle deal with, and that is 3 angles or side measurement of a right triangle with respect to acute angle. We can able to catch it out. Trigonometry, the base of the word of trigonometry. These are acute angles, okay? These are acute angles. Look at here. These acute angles we can symbolically use it with alphabet in other Greek letters also. We can use A, B, C also. Any letters you can represent these acute angles. In others also you can represent the symbol of angles. We call symbol of angle. Okay, this symbol of angles, basically acute angles, we denote it, we call theta. How to write? Look at this. This way you have to write theta. Then it's theta. Then say alpha. We call alpha. Okay. Then we call beta. These are symbol of acute angles in trigonometry we are using. These are all Greek letters, symbols. Clear? In others also they are phi, psi, but basically these 3 we have to use in your trigonometry in class 10 syllabus. Clear? So the symbol sometimes we have to use here or use alphabet as well. Clear? So now we come to the trigonometric other parts. Which is other parts? This other parts is trigonometric ratios. Okay? What is the trigonometric ratio? We come to the next part. I think all of you write this one. Okay. Now we deal with trigonometric ratio. Okay, T ratio. Trigonometric ratio. The ratio means the divide with the 2 quantity with the same kinds, and here we will deal with trigonometric ratio of the sides of a right triangle. Clear? So look at here. The ratio with respect of sides ratio. Clear? Look at here, this is a right triangle. We consider as a right triangle ABC. So this is a 90 degree, and we make it here theta, consider as acute angle. Clear? We have to know the name of the sides of the right triangle, which is used in the trigonometry. Which acute angle we consider the opposite side of acute angle? What do you call? Opposite side of acute angle we call perpendicular, denoted by P. What is the name? Perpendicular. Okay? And the adjacent side, see this angle adjacent side nearby the sides we call base. This is called adjacent sides. Adjacent side we call base, denoted by B. And opposite of 90, the side opposite to 90 degree we call hypotenuse, denoted by H. The three names of the sides we learn here. One, opposite of acute angle is perpendicular. The side opposite to 90 degree is called hypotenuse, and the adjacent side of the acute angle we call base. Is it clear? Now you maybe have a question in your mind. Suppose your acute angle position is changed. So we consider acute angle here is a right triangle, is a 90 degree. Now your acute angle position is changed. We make it here acute angle here, theta. The angle A become theta, B is 90, C is another acute angle. So if I consider this is our acute angle in the form of our right triangle, then opposite side, which is the opposite side of the acute angle, this we call perpendicular. And what is the adjacent side of this acute angle? This is base. And opposite of the side opposite to 90 degree, hypotenuse. What you find in between these two figures? See, hypotenuse is not changed. The position of hypotenuse is same. But acute angle is changed, that's why perpendicular base is changed. So in right triangle, perpendicular and base depend on the acute angle where you consider. If acute angle position change, perpendicular base position as well as change. Clear? So with the help of these three sides, we have to find trigonometric ratio, the T ratio. Clear? Please draw this figure in your copy. And আপনি খান কপি না নিলে কপি আনিবি দে নেক্সট টাইম বি নাহলে এটো লিখিবলৈ বেশি ইম্পর্টেন্ট আছে বুকতে বি ইভন ভাল পড়া না দেখায় so we have to bring copy and note it down whatever we teach you. Clear? I hope you are understood. Now we come to the types of trigonometric ratio. How many trigonometric ratio we have? Okay, see, we have 6 trigonometric ratio. How many? 6 T ratio. 6 T ratio. Number 1 is this sign. Greek they are using SINE sign, but in we consider as the small way is sign. Actually not seen. So don't pronounce like seen. It's not a seen, it's a sign. Okay, SINE, but in short we are using sign. Clear? Number 2 is cosine, COSINE, but we have to use here cos. Okay, if the T ratio with respect to angle theta, then we consider here sin theta, cos theta. If it is alpha, sin alpha, cos alpha. If it is angle A, sin A, cos A. Understood? Now look at here, number 3. There is sin, cos, tan. Tangent, but we have to use here tan theta. Actually, tangent theta. TANGENT, tangent. But in short, we are using tan. Clear? Tan theta. The another 3, that's number 4, cosecant, COSECANT, but we are using it cosec. In short, we are using cosec theta. Actual name is COSECANT, cosecant. Clear? Number 5, secant, S-E-C-A-N-T in Greek, but we are using here S-E-C, sec theta. Clear? Then the number 6 is cotgent, C-O-T-G-A-N-T, cotgent we are using is cot theta. Clear? These are the 6 trigonometric ratio. What are the 6 trigonometric ratio? Name is sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. Why I am writing side by side? There are some important meanings when you come to the, actually this sides ratio. So we have to come to the ratio. Something, two things with the same kind we have to make the ratio. What ratio? Ratio of the sides. Clear? Now you come to one little small poem type we have to explain you. In that way we can able to get all the ratio. Clear? Look at here. Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, cot theta. Okay? All the 6. I repeat again. Sin, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. Now look at here. If I make one small poem like this. Some people have curly brown hair turn permanently black. Okay. Look at here. If I use this first letter of the each word, like here, S for sin theta, P, H, we already know in trigonometric sides name is, suppose this is angle theta, this 90, so it is P, it's B, it's H, you already know the last figure. So these 3 help us to make the ratio, P, H and B. So the key words is here, P, B, H, keyword to find the ratios. Clear? The keyword, please remember. So sin theta is P by H. See, easily we can remember. Some people have. Sin theta equal to P by H. Cos theta, C indicate cos theta. Cos theta is equal to base by hypotenuse. So curly brown hair. You can remember easily this poem. Clear? Turn, T for tan, theta is equal to permanently black, P by B. So turn permanently black. So some people have sin P by H, curly brown hair, cos B by H, turn permanently black, tan P by B. It's very nicely to remember. So please write down in your copy on chart paper. In this way you can remember for a whole life. Okay? So these 3 I make it sin, cos, tan. Then you're thinking, what about other 3? You have to know that one, no? So what you learn from here? Some people have sin P by H, curly brown hair, cos B by H, turn permanently black, tan P by B. Clear? Now I come to another 3. Now you have to write here. To find the other 3, you have to know these 3 important points. We can say bullet points. This bullet point is sin theta and cosec theta are reciprocal to each other. Reciprocal to each other. Okay? So what we learned that some sin theta P by H, perpendicular by hypotenuse. Then cosec is reciprocal. Just for example, tell me, if 3 is a number. What is the reciprocal of 3? Yes, tell me. You guess it? I'll give you 1 minute. Yes. Now you come to that cosec, if it is 3 is a number, reciprocal is 1 by 3. That means just ulta, just opposite, upside down. So if it is cosec theta is reciprocal, we will get cosec theta is equal to hypotenuse by perpendicular, just opposite. P by H, H by P. Clear? In other way also you can remember this. Like I given the example, 3 reciprocal 1 by 3. If I multiply, what will happen? Look at here. If I multiply 3 and reciprocal is 1 by 3, if I multiply, what will happen? It's become 1. So all the reciprocals, those who are each other, if I multiply them, will get 1. Like here, if I multiply these two, see, P cancel, H cancel. Look at here. Sin theta into cosec theta is equal to P by H into H by P. So you cancel, you'll get 1. So this is also one of the good important points, that sin theta into cosec theta is 1. And within that, if it is a box, we can make it a formula which is have to be remembered. So this sin cosec also 1. From there, we can find another 2 important notes. What is that? That sin theta is equal to, if I divide this side, it will come 1 by cosec theta. Okay. Likewise, cosec theta also 1 by sin theta. So that way you can develop more ideas which is help us in the problem solving exercises. Okay. So what you learn here, first point, sin and cosec is reciprocal. That's why sin is P by H means cosec also H by P. And if we multiply these two, we will get 1. And from there, another 2 important points we will find here. Sin theta is 1 by cosec theta and cosec theta is 1 by sin theta. So another point we have to go. Now another first reciprocal, another 2 more reciprocals are there. Clear it is? So now, you write it down. I'll give you 2 minutes to write down. Dubhal pora rakhibi dei, because idu apnike whole life te help korbole ase. Okay. Now we come to another reciprocals. Another second bullet point is cos theta and sec theta are reciprocal to each other. Clear? Now, as you know already, curly brown here, cos theta is base by hypotenuse. Then what will be sec theta, tell me? As like last time I told you, no? Sin P by H, cosec reciprocal, that's why it's H by P. Clear? Now cos is B by H. Definitely you will get the idea. Sec theta is yes, H by B. And if I multiply that, cos theta into sec theta, you will get 1. You can use it. In place of 1, you can use directly this, or in favor of this, you can use 1 also. And from there, we get another 2, that cos theta is 1 by sec theta, and sec theta is 1 by cos theta. Clear? So these are the also we can use as identities as a formula. So I make it a box in order to recognize nicely. Okay, please write down this. This is very important formula. Not only that, please remember the formula has to be memorized in both sides. What is B by H? Cos theta. That also very, very important. What is 1 by sec? Cos theta. Don't memorize in one go. Like cos is 1 by sec. If I ask you what is 1 by sec, I don't know. No, not like that. Okay. Ito apne ke both side pora bhi memorize korbo lage. Clear? It's very easy to recognize if I know this idea. Clear? So please write down. I'll come to another bullet point of reciprocal cases. Okay. Now the third bullet point. The third bullet point is tan theta and cot theta are reciprocal to each other. Clear? So, if it is that, you already know tan is turn permanently black, isn't it? Then what will be cot theta? As you know already, just reciprocal base opposite, B by P. Then if we multiply tan theta into cot theta, it gives us 1. And whatever only tan theta, it's 1 by cot theta, and cot theta also 1 by tan theta. Is it clear? So I make it a box in order to, you can recognize is the formula base. Okay, this is the third bullet point. So we cover all this. First we cover sine, cosec, cos, sec, tan and cot. All the 6 trigonometric ratios, the formula we already developed, established. Clear? One more important clue is there between sine and cot. I'll show you now. Please write down this. Keep it in a separate book. Alage ta copy banai kina formula khan alag te rakhibi de. So that will be very helpful to you. Clear? Bujhishe na? Okay. Now we come to another 2 clue between tan and cot. Clear? Look at here. What we know that sine theta formula, some people have, and cos curly brown hair. No? If I divide these two, what will happen? Like sine theta divided by cos theta. Clear? So if I divide P by H and B by H. So division, when it comes to multiplication, look at this, P by H, if I make multiplication this one here, so it will be reciprocal like H by B. So H cancel, you will get P by B. Now I told you, both sides you have to memorize. Now this is the time you have to recognize what is P by B. P by H sine, B by H cos. What is P by B? Tan theta, permanently black. So what we got here, P by B means tan theta. Likewise, if I divide this by this, like cos theta by sine theta, then it will become B by H and it is P by H. So it will become B by H into H by P, cancel, will get B by P and it is give us cot theta. So what you learn here, sine by cos is equal to tan and cos by sine is equal to cot. So please remember these relations also. It will be help you to solve the problem in the exercises also, in other parts also. So these all the formulas, the ratio, trigonometric ratio formula, we can make it in the flow chart in order to remember whole life in one go. Okay, I'll show you the chart and I refer itu ghorte apni kane ekta chart paper te banabi de itu chart banai kina wall te fix koribi ba kothai apni puri thake na table te rakhibi to memorize koribole beshi easy hoy jabo. So now I'll give you the one flow chart which really help you. Okay, look at this. This is the flow chart. Look at here. I'm writing here sine theta, cos theta, tan theta. And we have to write here down this reciprocal of sine. What I told you? Cosec. cosec theta. Here reciprocal of cos, sec theta, correct? Reciprocal of tan, cot theta. Now we have to write their ratio. See, this indicate by, okay? So sine is P by H, clear? If I read from this side, see the arrow. If I read cosec theta, read from this side, hypotenuse by perpendicular. So sine theta is easily you can recognize P by H, whereas cosec theta easily recognize H by P. You have to think like this. Don't say H upon P, that it will be wrong again. Okay? So it will be H by P. If I read from cosec theta, hypotenuse by perpendicular, means you have to look like this, ulta. Cos, curly brown hair, read from this side, cos theta. And sec theta read from this side, then hypotenuse by base. Is easily remember for whole life. Tan theta, P by B, perpendicular by base, turn permanently black. Cot is reciprocal, so ulta, B by P. So in this chart, if you can remember nicely, you can easily remember without looking at the answers also. And see, I make one chart for you. You have to make chart like this. Please look at this. This is the chart. Easily you can make it in your home. Clear? I'll show you the arrow mark also.
1998? Yeah. So
Yes. Now you look at this. The sine theta P by H. If you read from here, cosec. You can make this flow chart at home. তো ঘরতে বানাই কিনে রাখিলে বেশি ভাল পড়া আপনি খান জানিব পারব ঠিক আছে so please sincerely make this one and other formula also you can make it chart like this okay now we come to the another part of this category that is some problem relating the ratios and before that one important things you have to learn that is you know already in class 9. What is that? You know one mathematician Pythagoras would develop one theorem. So according to that theorem, we have to solve some questions relating trigonometric ratio. Okay. So first I focus you. What is Pythagoras theorem? 1 second. I'll remind you. So I hope you can make it this one. You can make colorful also. You have plenty of time. No school. So we can make it. Look at here. Just focus you for Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Look at this. It is a right triangle, no? It is a right triangle, 90 degree. Which one I hypotenuse? This one. And this is called other two sides. Clear? Pythagoras says square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the square of other two sides. It may be anything. So if we consider as ABC, so this hypotenuse consider as AC and other two sides AB square plus BC square. You can write BC square first and AB square second also, no problem. Other two sides square. Clear? So what is Pythagoras theorem says? Square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. With the help of this Pythagoras theorem, we have to conclude some problem. Clear? Understand? So this Pythagoras theorem, just I give you the Pythagoras theorem hints. You have memorized the problem, and after that next class maybe I'll conclude some problems. Clear? So just I make it a Pythagoras theorems. You can write down in your copy. In any right triangle, the symbol RT is dot short form of RIGHT is a triangle symbol. In any right triangle, square of the hypotenuse is equal to the square equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides. So you can refer this there. If you know this theorem nicely, easily you can able to find. For example, just I'll give you a short example one. Suppose is a right triangle ABC. Its value is given, suppose 3, this 4, and you don't know this value, and you have to find, say this is a theta, you have to find sine theta. So sine theta means this is a theta means perpendicular, opposite side, adjacent side base, and opposite of 90 hypotenuse. So in order to find sine theta, you have to know this value. How to find this value? With the help of Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras says? AC square. Look at this AC square. We don't know AC square. Okay? Equal to AB. AB is how much? 3 square. Plus BC is how much? 4 square. So it is 9 plus 16. If you add how much you can get? 25. AC square. What is AC? 25. And class 10 students, you have to know, whenever you have to make square to square root, they have two values, plus minus, but we are not using because we are finding distance. Distance never be negative. That's why we consider plus. So in future, if you had this idea, you have to know when the sides is concerned, angle is concerned, we should apply plus value. That's why we consider plus. What is the square root of 25? 5. So it's 5. So if you find here sine theta, it's P by H. What is perpendicular here? 3. And hypotenuse 5. So in this way you can find other 6-5 ratio also. Understood how to find the side which is unknown? So now what we did here today? Today we learned trigonometric 6 ratio, trigonometric definitions, 3 angles, or sides, measurements of a right triangle with respect to acute angle is called trigonometry. Clear? And all the 6 ratio with the help of one small poem. The poem is, what is again replied to you again? Some people have sine P by H. Curly brown hair, cos base by hypotenuse. Turn permanently black, tan theta P by B. And others are reciprocal if you make ulta with a flow chart. We already show you. So we can make it that one. So students, I think it's very interesting now. It's new thing but interesting. Although you know the angles and size in lower classes, yes or no? So only these things are reconsidered in one go and we make it a new terminology, trigonometry. Where is the use of to study? Yes, you can find with the use of trigonometry in later on I'll show you. Even find of navigation purpose, you can use trigonometry, astrology, astronomy, even to find the height of the tallest hill also with the help of trigonometry. In the future classes, I'll show you how you find it. Clear? So, students, stay home, do and attend this class, and future will give you some assignment that also you can do it the assignment. Listen your daddy and mommy. Taikhanla kotha hunibi de baharte beshi na olabi. Aro corona ke jitibo lage na. So you have to win with corona. Will help you for all the extent. Thank you. Have a great evening. That's all.